being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in 2K.
Let's meet your Sacramento Kings! Starting at power forward, number 41, at the shooting guard position, number 3, Terrence Davis. At forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison Barnes. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. At the center position, number 10, Drought. The head coach of the team, fans, your Sacramento Kings.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With 2 All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And how about we check the numbers for Rashawn Holmes?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Lee in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Lee. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Here's Fox. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You take a look at Utah. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Denver, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Here's Davis, and it's rejected. Here we go. Here's Lee. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And we're about a minute into the first. Takes a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Lee's got 8 points.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. But they don't have to play safe tonight. They do have to play smart.
Checked in for Gordon.
916
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Barnes. Right side Davis. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jump ball.
And Sacramento has possession. Box the pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, no good again that time.
What a finish. That was simply sensational.
Strong finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
That's tipped. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Lee's got 15 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Outside Davis. In transition. The 3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Oh, don't do that to him.
Oh, my goodness. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Lee. Takes it inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
2 minutes.
And it's in there. Lee's got 26.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Davis. Over Jokic. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Denver has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
And the Kings call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
out there. 1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Lee. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got 31.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Cousins with the steal. On the break. And the basket by Lee.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the away team. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Ooh, poked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Mitchell. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And here's Denver, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. .24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mitchell double teamed. Lamb for three. Drains the triple.
With range to go well beyond the three-point line, Lamb can force the defense to extend further out.
Pass to Lee. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Lee's got 44.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
And so it's Denver, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 League MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him to the top.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
That love for the game makes those. And so it's Denver. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Denver. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness, the want to. Any great rebounder, you have to share those traits.
We've got Terrence Davis. Trey Lyles is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Lee. He buries it from 3. Lee's got 47 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Sabonis, the pass to Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow. Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Timeout called. The Kings. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Make some noise! Substitution for the away team. Substitution for the away team.
Knocked loose. Holmes finds Mitchell. Here's Lee. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Now Holmes. 6 points for him. Back to Lynn. Pass to Mitchell. Holmes with it. Releases from the wing and drills it. Holmes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so it's Denver, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nuggets, Green out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Kings shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. On the take, yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Lamb against Green. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Rivers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And they recover it. And that one's good. Green. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy
Substitution for the away team. Substituting
and a chance to
on the
catch up
court.
on some numbers here.
At
The
the
scoring
line for the
breakdown
away
for the
team.
Nuggets.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. It's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity, and Conley is a guy that truly embodies that. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Lee. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Poke loose. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. There's the drive. Tries again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lee. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. The Kings have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. Back to Lee. Let's go with a three. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Fires the three. Good. Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Sabonis, the pass to Davis. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Substituting on the court.
A three from the inbound. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early. Can you talk about that?
Get an easier way in, but play my game at the same time. I just want to make sure we ran the court well, get everybody else going because they've been hooping. It's been a great team effort, and tonight I just try to do what I can to get everybody going.
Seeing your teammates score is always rewarding. Thanks so much, Jamal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. And just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And how about the play of some of the rookies around the league so far? Here is the rookie race, as all these first-year players have made big splashes in the league and certainly have bright futures ahead of them. You look at Mitchell. There have been times where he's shown his potential. But as of now, he isn't in the conversation for the award.
And time has probably run out for him to put any kind of a serious charge up that list.
He's got a lot of pressure on him, and I'd like to see him do a better job of blocking out some of those distractions and just get back to the basics of playing good fundamental basketball.
Now Sacramento's starting five. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Fox is out there with Davis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Harkless in at the four. And for the Nuggets, Lee out there with Murray. Then it's Porter. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shots good by Lee. And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. And, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into the postseason action.
And here are the Kings now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Back to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings, and he makes that one.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Lee with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And that's 10 points for Maverick.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
outside, Davis. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Here's the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Denver making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here. Monte Morris is checked in for Jamal Murray.
One shot.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touched by Lee. A different look for Denver. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Jokic. And it's Will Barton in for Michael Porter. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Davis. Fires for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center. Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And Lee with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Shoots it. And it's Denver scoring again.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Lays it up and banks it in. Lee's got 25 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Davis against Lee. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Both teams making substitutions here. 52 seconds left now here in the second. They've got Morris. He's out there with Maverick. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Will Barton. It's Najee in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. No good from Lee. The Kings trail by 17. Nobody near Barnes. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Strong and long. Those are the two things that make Harrison Barnes a nice scoring option for this team.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's 36 points for Maverick.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Denver on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Nuggets, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been picking something. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Sabonis on the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Mo Harkless. Davis is out there with Fox. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Barnes, and at the three, the small forward. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
The Kings shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you've seen resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Count that bucket.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
Nailed from three-point land.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Lee with the steal. Lets the three fly, and again Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Lee with the steal. Puts up a 3. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Lee with the steal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Nugget shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. For 3. Connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
That's tipped. Lee with the steal. Driving to the basket. Bucket is good.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
DeMarcus Cousins, Zeke Naji, Will Barton, Monte Morris.
Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Knocked loose. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Lee gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Mitchell. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their...
Oh!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 5.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Barton kicks to Lee. Fires the 3. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pulls up for 3. To beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Nuggets on top, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Austin Rivers. Green is out there with Green, and there's Maverick. It's Najee in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Jones. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
There's Lee with the 3, and got it! Another basket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
And there's the drive, and Lee with the stuff.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And for the Kings, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Lets it go with the 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now the pass to Len. Inside, here's Jackson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Lee gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That one goes in.
Jeremy Lamb.
Denver's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Knocked away. Lee with the steal. Breaks it off the glass.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Tipped away. Lee with the steal. And yes, it's good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Sinks the triple.
Well, I love the fire right here that Fox is playing with. You sink three, he's looking to come back and get you.
And Lee with the basket on the assist by Rivers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Jackson. Another three for Sacramento.
Jackson. Huge part of off-season for Jackson is to get more and more consistent and comfortable with that three-point line.
Lee outside, and again Denver with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Maverick.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, here's Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And again, Denver with the triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. He was all alone on that one.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
There's Lee with the three. Glenn grabs the board. Jackson against Green. And a wide open look for Lamb. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Lee outside, drills the three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola, not much time to enjoy this win with another game tomorrow, so how do you get ready?
Yeah, I think we just need to be aggressive. I think if we start the game really good, we could give ourselves a chance to win a game, and we hope we're going to do that.
Well, man, appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.